Bonjour et bienvenue à la grammaire française avec moi encore une fois, Monsieur Stag. Hello and welcome to the next installment of French grammar with me, Mr. Stagianis. Here we're going to be taking a look at le temps futur proche, that's to say the present tense of aller, the future tense, the present tense of aller, and an infinitive. So let's go straight on. Okay, so we remember, and if you haven't done this already, take a look at the video where I detail each of the different tenses through the tenses story. This is just a quick recap visually of the different bits and pieces that take place in that story. But do remember, in English, this is the tense that is I'm going to, or anyone is going to, he, she, it, one is going to, you, we are going to, plus an infinitive. For example, I'm going to play football. It's that simple, and it follows exactly the same pattern in French. So, let's take a look at it. Qu'est-ce qu'il signifie futur proche? Donnez-moi des exemples en anglais. Give me some examples in English. Well, I have done already, but here's a few more. I am going to eat the apple. So you can see the I am going, and then the infinitive to eat, and then the object, the apple. We are going to watch TV. She is going to like the chocolate. All right, so those three there are examples of the future tense using the verb to go plus an infinitive in English, or aller plus an infinitive in French. Okay, moving on. Le gâteau et les ingrédients. You know how fascinated I am now with cake and the different ingredients. But this one needs strictly three, but I've added four with the action, event, or object that you could add there right at the end. So strictly three being the first three. Subject is always the first ingredient, followed by the present tense of aller, and I suppose those two together you can learn yourself. There's also a fantastic YouTube video. It's desperately catchy that you'll be able to use to help you remember that. Plus an infinitive, so you do not change the basic form of that verb. Just leave it as an ER, IR, and then finally you add your action, event, object afterwards. So let's take a look. Les 10 sujets, we know them now. Je, meaning I, tu, meaning you, saying that il, elle, on, and ce, he, she, one, and it. I've just changed the form there. There's a blank, as we know from previous videos, separating the singular subjects at the top and the plural subjects at the bottom. And then we've got nous, meaning we, vous, meaning you, plural, il and elle, they, either masculine plural, il, or feminine plural, elle. Okay, so those are your 10 subjects. Put them together with the present tense of aller. Get this. Je vais, tu vas, il, elle, on, ce. Be any of those, but I've just chosen il va, and the line again, separating singular and plural. Nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. Okay, so there's your present tense of aller plus the subject. So there's the first two ingredients. Only one more strictly to go to make a sentence of its own, but a better sentence with the object is just two more ingredients. So infinitive. You know, you can have any single one of these. So jouer, meaning to play, manger, to eat, regarder, to watch, finir, to finish, être, to be, partir, to leave, connaître, to know a person, and acheter, to buy. So those are just examples of infinitives that you use. We've got examples of ER infinitives, ER verbs, IR there, finir and partir, and obviously RE verbs, être being a very regular one, but it doesn't matter because you don't change it at all for this tense. Connaître and obviously acheter is in the ER additionally there too. So when we put it all together, we can find this, for example. Now here's a little exercise where you have to simply just match up the beginnings to the ends. So je vais jouer, meaning I am going to play. And you would assume you play a sport or some sort of game or possibly a musical instrument. So the answer to that would be je vais jouer au foot, meaning I am going to play football. Nous allons manger. We are going to eat. What are we going to eat? Well, from here, hopefully not the last one. Most likely une pomme, an apple. We are going to eat an apple. Tu vas finir les devoirs, and the raised voice at the end would automatically give you the answer. It could possibly be tu vas finir demain. So either of those, I suppose, are interchangeable, but Let's see what comes out. So you are going to finish the homework, or are you going to finish tomorrow, possibly? We'll see which one it is. Ils vont être maybe en vacances, because the other two wouldn't fit, or possibly content. What do we think? I'm thinking content personally, and that should really have a small c, I don't know why it hasn't. But ils vont être contents. They are going to be happy. Il va partir demain. Is he going to leave tomorrow? Maybe? Or it could be il va partir en vacances, just as a straight statement. He's going to leave on holiday, or he's going to go on holiday. Vous allez partir demain or en vacances, so it could be either of those. And elle va acheter a petit chat, peut-être. She's going to buy a little cat. Right? So there's some ideas as to how to use it, some sentences that could be possibly made. If we click on this, sadly not working, but there are some feature sentences that will also build in and pop on board as well. What you can do is create two sentences in French using the ingredients in the cake, and effectively that is that. It is one of the simplest, if not the simplest, tenses to learn in French. So we just need to recap subject, so je, tu, il, elle, on, se, nous, vous, il, elle. A present tense of aller, so je vais, tu vas, il va. Line, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, or elles vont, and then we have an infinitive. So any of the infinitives that you wish, find them in the dictionary, obviously you know that, and you leave them unchanged. So you don't have to conjugate them, you just leave them there. Okay? If there are any questions that you've got on this, please don't hesitate to let me know. In the meantime, keep on studying, keep on practicing. Amusez-vous bien. Merci beaucoup.